Taurus, hello. How are you guys doing? Me? Oh, I'm good. This is Oh My God Tarot, and we're doing the April 2018 reading. Oh my God. So excited. I don't know why I'm feeling very bubbly about the Taurus. What can I say about the Taurus? I always like to say stuff about Taurus and all the signs when I'm shuffling the deck. The first word that always pops out when I think about Taurus is stubborn. And not to like start it on a negative note, because it's not really... See, some will say stubborn. Oh my God, I roll. They're stubborn. I can't have a conversation with them because there's no change in their mind. But I think that Taurus are stubborn and they're strong in their convictions. So me as a Pisces, who's kind of like, you can kind of sway me either way with a good argument. Taurus, they can sway me because they're so passionate about their argument that I believe you. Hey, you can override what it is that I'm thinking, because the way that you're coming at me with those eyebrows all the way up, and you're very loud and firm in your voice, and I'm afraid, so you must be telling the truth. Oh, these cards are popping out for you. These cards are popping out for you, Taurus. I feel like there's a couple more for Taurus in April 2018. What's going on? Like, what's it about? Okay. That seems good to me. The first card you guys got was the Six of Swords. Not a very soothing type of card. This is a man kind of floating away from... Okay, look. The water represents emotion, spirituality. The swords, violence, battle. Some type of battle. Not mental violence. Sometimes physical, but mental. Just a traumatic thing happening, something just suddenly, or just, bleh, how did this happen, you know? Because there's always somebody just pondering, taking time to reflect on what just happened, and then somebody, you know, pushing them forward to move on. And it's really emotional because they're taking the ocean, lake, sea, I don't know what they're taking, but it's a body of water, and the sun is far off in the distance. So it seems to me that you guys are walking away from something that was not awesome. I'm sorry, Taurus, if that's the case. You've been a fool. You've been a fool in this situation. You were a cockeyed optimist, thinking that everybody meant well, and so is this. I feel like we've said this to you several times. Like, you guys have been the fool, and I guess somebody took advantage of you again. I think that Taurus usually do become the fool in their situations because they read situations wrong. I think they are they in line Aries, and they're sandwiched within Aries and Gemini. Which, yeah, they don't touch water, so, you know, Taurus without water in their chart is going to be someone who kind of misses some of the points emotionally. And then you have the Lovers, which further lets me know that this is about a relationship, something that you keep close to your heart, something that affected you emotionally, and a decision that was made based around this scenario. Then you got the, what is this? Queen of Cups? Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse, eh? Why do you keep popping up? Queen of Cups in reverse, at one point, represented to me the interest in becoming a mother. Like, understanding on a very feminine, motherly, in tune kind of way. But because it's in reverse, I feel like that's something that, who doesn't want that type of energy? But there's something preventing it, something delaying it, and something... Or maybe you're just not getting that nurture that you desire to get through the situation, because I feel like you've been going through it for a while. And I feel like I've brought up the Fool mostly. I think I brought that up before for you guys. So I really feel like somebody's tricking, like, it's not someone else, it's you guys. It's your understanding of situations it's not accurate. It's not on point. So the last card that I pulled for you is the Two of Wands, which this person has the world in his hands, looking at it, and he's in between the two wands. Now, you guys wouldn't know what wands are. They're very magical. It's all about that life force. It's all about that, all that is energy. And he stands between the two swords with the whole world in his hands, knowing excuse me, knowing the world is his oyster. And so I feel like this is a good reading. You know what's funny? I didn't even clarify what the cards I said I was going to clarify with. Which were the Oceanic Tarot deck. I guess I don't... Let's figure out what the world... What is the world to you guys? Like, what are you guys looking for? Because when it comes to at first, like, I hate to keep referencing your last reading or whatever, but you guys are getting a lot of like my work, my finances, my home life. My work, my finances, my home life. It has been affected because of this situation. But to me, this is like more of the mental struggle of it. And it's still, because it's, you got the Lovers again. I feel like it's about a relationship that just kind of looming over you, and somebody kind of screwed you over. Because, you know, you see the, you know, the whole classic story of Adam and Eve and the snake, the serpent. You see that serpent there. You see the apples on her side. And you see that he's more into her, and she's kind of looking, she's distracted. Okay, so I don't know if it was you that was distracted, because it's, you are the fool in this. But it seems like something definitely had an effect on, it's a lack of nurture. So I feel like the feminine energy in this situation kind of misguided you, or just wasn't there for you. But because of it, this is all more painful than it needs to be. The Two of Wands gives me hope though, because it's like, what now? After this situation, what do I do now? Like, I'm capable of so much. I'm smart. I'm this and that. It's like, you know these things about yourself, but you need to move forward. You need to move forward from this situation. You're wondering how. I know that you want another partner. I know that the twos came up for a reason, and I know that it was the Wands because of your energy. I feel like Tauruses like to be in relationships. They like to be in relationships. They're hurt from you're hurt from the last one. You want to be in another one. You don't want to rush anything, but you do want something now. You know, I don't know. You have to understand emotional journeys, Taurus. Oh, a card fell out, and I literally can't find it. As I was telling you guys. Ooh. Eight of Wands. Travel. You think? You think traveling will help you guys out? You guys like to travel? Some of you? A lot of you like to go on those long journeys. Maybe to a different country. Maybe to a different continent. Maybe there's some adventure there. Who knows? In April. Maybe if you guys are traveling, you should keep your eyes peeled. Put that cologne perfume on. And be like, hey, I'm not trying to rush anything, but I'm here. Be your charming Taurus self, but don't talk as much until you understand how that other person is. How about that? I'm not trying to censor you, but I'm saying, hey, you know, a lot of Tauruses are lacking water. I'm water. Take the advice. You're smart. So I'm really sorry if any of you guys are kind of upset about this relationship that is kind of has brought you on this journey where you're like, damn, what just happened? And I'm glad that, I know that the Fool is somewhat like, you got to still look out for yourself because you're so like all over the place and not knowing good up from down and good from it. Like, you just don't even know what you're doing. I hope you guys be safe and just relax. Just relax on this journey. Time is your friend. And when you're making heart-centered choices for yourself, be the nurturer that you're not getting. Be the nurturing energy. Like John Mayer says, if you want more love, why don't you save some? Give that energy to yourself if you're not getting it. And the very fact that you're pondering about new people, possibilities of new relationships and stuff like that is just, I think it's a great thing. Because, you know, when you're going through a heartbreak, it's hard to picture anyone else. You're just like, no, I want them. And at least there's seedlings of it. And if you travel, who knows what might happen, guys. But I think that's a good sign that you can actually move on. Or maybe that was that's what travel is, moving on. Moving forward. There's a whole world out there. Whole world out there. Plenty of fish in the sea. Don't get hung up on this knucklehead that did whatever they did to get you down. Don't worry, Taurus. Things are on the up and up. I don't want to spread all these lies because I know Mercury retrograde just hit and stuff's malfunctioning. So I'm not gonna be like everything's perfect, everything's good, because it's gonna be annoying for a little bit. It's not the best time to be like, oh, I'm falling in love now, because you're gonna be kind of a little bit more agitated than normal. Just the general energy, not necessarily specifically you. I don't even know how a Taurus is affected by a Jupiter retrograde. But, you know, okay, so that's been your reading. Sorry for babbling for that last little bit. But, Taurus, I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are having a good month. I will see you next month for, was it April? May? The May reading. Subscribe to my channel if you want to be there for it, and like this video if you had a good time, because I feel like I had a good time with you, Taurus. It's like, we should hang out, we should be friends. Oh my god, tarot. Bye guys!